So then Ayah 271 says, to give charity publicly is good, but to give to the poor privately is better for you and will absolve you of all your sins. Think about it for a second. What is the one, for me, I try my best. It's fascinating because I'm making these videos, so it's like you can question it. I mean, I would question it too, but I try my best at least to do good work in private. You should practice that, because if you do good work and you only do good work in public, who are you doing that good work for? Like, imagine, right? You tell everybody, I'm a good person, I'm doing it. That's outward action. You're trying to, and look, there's benefit in that. I don't see that there's not benefit in that. Maybe if you do good work, let's just say you work at a soup kitchen. Okay, good. You work at the soup kitchen. And you make friends with soup kitchen, you're around good people, it's positive, you're maybe pushing people to do more positive things. But you have to think that there's always snakes in the garden. There's always snakes in the grass. And most of the time, the snakes in the grass, they live inside of your own mind. So you might think, even for a second, be careful of it. Think about it. Even for a second, you go, if I do this good deed, I can show this person's going to like me. That's a devil right there in your head. Oh, what if I do that? It's all about me. Take that away from yourself. And how do you relieve? The Quran is telling you, 271, it says, to give charity publicly is good, but to give to the poor privately to the poor privately is better for you. Because you're giving up something. Like, that's the thing. You're giving up something. And what are you giving up? You're giving up, Ayah 267, donate from the best of what you have earned and what we have produced for you from the earth. Do not pick out worthless things for your donation. Okay, but when you're donating, give in charity is better. So it's basically telling you to do the hardest thing. Why would the Quran or God be always telling you to do the hardest thing? Because it's easy to go off of the wrong path. Again, why you have to go 17 times a day and say, hey, lead me on the straight path, because men and women, humans, are corruptible. We're built to be corruptible. We live on the planes of good and evil. We can do evil and we can do good. Can we not? Isn't there people that work at a soup kitchen or give to charity in private, show love in private? Aren't there people who are just kind souls who do their best to give? And are there not people who are the most evil? I've seen them. I've seen both. Which brings in this concept of good and evil, which I didn't always believe in, but now it seems that I believe in it. But if you do good in private, what are you actually doing? You're giving up something, like you give to charity. So you're giving up the best of what you have in private, and nobody's there to congratulate you. What are you doing it for then? Is that not the manifestation of your realization of that God exists at the very least? Because if you, let's just say, like one of the so-called gods, I believe, is the god of money. The god of money is manifested in the god of the dunya. Yeah or no? Well, think about it, right? Like, let's just say you have $1 billion. What are you going to do? What are you going to do with that $1 billion? You're going to buy yourself a sports car. You're going to try to chase, like, you're going to have all the honeys. All this stuff is dunya. So this is the god of dunya. Now, I'm not saying don't make money. Make money. Money's good. Just don't let it corrupt you. But that's for a different video. However, if you have all of if you believe in making money, and you know that you should be protected from the corruptibility of power that comes with money, I think that made sense. So there's money. Money corrupts you. Money can corrupt you. But give of what you want to people that don't have it, and then do it in private. Is that not a test to see your own strength when you do it in private? Because you could have $1 billion, you give 100 million in public, it doesn't, or you give $1 million, whatever, in public, and it doesn't really mean anything to you, but the whole world's clapping. Then who did you do it for? Who did you do it for? Did you do it for your own fame? And if you did, isn't there a devil in there? Isn't there evil that manifests in that thought? We go, what about me? What about me? What about me? Let me show everybody how good I am. I'm so cool. I'm so good. There's a devil in that, because then that affects your soul. This is what I'm always saying. So it seems like there's different gods that you have to be careful for, that lead you on the wrong path. There's like the god of money, and then there's the god of power. They're kind of like the same. So if you have power, so like you get, let's just say you have a social media following, or you're part of like a news network or something like that, and you have the power to be inside the minds of people. Are they not, like if you see the people on all these news apparatuses, or apparatuses? Are they not just preachers for their own morality? If you turn on, like I know, like to the Canadian and American audiences, if you turn on like CNN, they're giving you their morality. You turn on Fox News, they're giving you their morality. They're preachers for morality. And is that preacher, first of all, is that preacher preaching you absolute morality or just their opinions? And where do they get their opinions from? Really, the blind leading the blind in a lot of cases. I don't know. But also, if you had that power, what would that do to you? Would it not corrupt you? And do you want to have a corruptible soul? This is a conversation between yourself and God. It's like, do you want a corruptible soul? And like, you know, even if I pray, it's like, sometimes I go like, I don't want to pray in public. And it's something kind of stupid, right? It's like, I don't want to pray because I'm nervous about this thing where like, I want to show everybody how good I am. It's like, I'm not good. I'm just like we're just people. We're just people with flaws. And don't let the devil blind you into telling you that you're better than you are or worse than you are. Don't corrupt yourself by your own hands, because that's what we do. We corrupt ourselves by our own hands. So this is telling you, hey, do it in private so you can't corrupt by your own hands. Yeah, thanks for listening, guys. Appreciate it.